larger resolution. Oh, okay. And so I'm streaming at 720 instead of 1080. Okay, yeah. Which at 2.5 megs, which 720 is great. Unless somebody blows up videos, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. Most people probably watch this on their phone or the computer. That's what I'm thinking. And then I should make it more stable. Because that should clear out those yelling at us. Yeah, that's good to know. So that's restoring you. Yeah. So, just gonna verify this audio works before I leave, and then I'm gonna hit the road. Okay. We'll see how fast yet safe I can make it to Southeast Portland. Uh-oh. So if something goes wrong, I can't get a hold of you, can I? You can for the next hour and 15 minutes while I'm driving.
All right, fans, turn your attention to center field as we welcome our mascot, Corby the Bear.
Not this one. That one.
Oh, shoot! Whoops! That's my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Don't do it again.
Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our two back kids for tonight's game, Fisher Childers and Jonathan Dunn. Come on out, Fisher and Jonathan, and get the fans away.
Check 1, check 2. Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
All right. They got the wave part down, not the come out part. They'll get down later. Black Bears Back Kid program is presented by Fiber Federal Credit Union. Your umpires for tonight's game is assigned by the West Coast League. At home plate, Ryan Zielinski. And at the bases, Dana Cruz. Black Bear fans, please be on the lookout for foul balls as they may leave the playing field at any time. We remind you to pay attention while you enjoy your time here at David Story Field. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cowlitz Black Bears are proud to have Andrew Audington from Dick Hanna throw out tonight's ceremonial first pitch.
Ryan Zielinski, Dana Cruz.
Theoretically. All right, we have a change of pace. One of our bad kids is going to step in as our first pitch. Wow, he almost called up the sign there. Let's give him a hand. Great first pitch. All right, fans, it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups presented by Drew's Groceries. First, for the visiting Falcons, as announced by head coach Doug Nochi. Leading off it, designated hitter number 2, Christian Salazar. Batting second, the shortstop, number 7, Raphael Smith. Batting third, the third baseman, number 47, Aiden Cooney. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 27, Trey Duffield. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 26, Dante Bacchini. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 15, Miles Walton. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 44, Trevor Wilson. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 31, Jacob Capagna.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Cowlitz Black Bears pregame show. We're going to get you ready for Game 2 of this series between the Kelowna Falcons and your Cowlitz Black Bears. Hi, everybody, I'm Jack Connolly, and welcome to the pregame show. The Black Bears come in with a 13-21 record on the season, 2-5 in the second half of West Coast League play, and the Falcons come in at 14-19, 3-4 in the second half of West Coast League play. The Falcons came into the game last night a half game back of first place in the West Coast League North Division. There was a 5-way tie, 5 teams having 3 wins, but the Black Bears, they picked up a much-needed 9-4 victory last night. Chase Brushy picked up the win, while Carson Kimball, he suffered the loss. But the Black Bears have an opportunity to win their first series in 6 attempts. It's been a while. The Black Bears haven't won in nearly 3 weeks. The series outright. They had an opportunity earlier this week against the Elks. They took game 1 3-1, but they couldn't get that second win and lock it down. Black Bears have an opportunity as their final series of the first half of the season continues. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup for both teams. On the mound for Kelowna is Reese Bueno, righty from Cal Poly, rising sophomore, California native from Visalia, California. He's making his 3rd start of the summer. He has no record, he has not given up an earned run this year. He last went 4 innings in the 8-2 win against Victoria a week ago. His first start, he went 2 2/3 on June 29th in the 10-1 win over Yakima Valley. He made 9 appearances this past season for the Mustangs. But on the other hand, starting for the Black Bears is Chase Brushy. He recently committed to Ottawa University in Arizona. Congrats to him and his family, a big moment. He'll be moving on after he spent his first 2 seasons at Chemeketa Community College. Brushy comes in with an 0-2 record. He started 5 games, made 5 appearances. He comes in with a 6.88 ERA. We'll talk more about it on the other side of the break. Coming up after the national anthem, we'll have first pitch and starting lineups. Thanks for tuning in to the Black Bears pregame show.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly Spangled Banner, oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Summer. Another fantastic job. The fans are ready. The Black Bears are ready. Let's play ball.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Game 2 of this series between the Kelowna Falcons and the Cowlitz Black Bears. I'm Jack Connolly, here to bring Game 2 to you as the Black Bears look to pick up their first series win in their last 6 series attempts. They've lost 5 in a row, but the Black Bears have an opportunity to pick up a series win heading into the All-Star break, and with the win tonight, maybe the Black Bears can go for a sweep. On the mound for Cowlitz is Chase Brushy, the new Ottawa University, Arizona commit. Congrats to him and his family. He made that announcement on social media last week. He's been a full-time starter this season for the Black Bears. Made 5 appearances, 5 starts, 17 innings. He comes into tonight's game with an 0-2 record. Taking a look at his last start on July 5th in the 8-5 loss to the Raptors. He gave up 4 runs, 5 walks, and a strikeout. He picked up a no decision. He hasn't picked up a decision since June 14th, nearly a month ago. That game, he went 2 innings, gave up 4 runs against Springfield. But Brushy, a guy who's been good the past 3 starts, 5 innings, 1 run a couple weeks ago against Springfield, and then 4 scoreless innings against Yakima Valley on June 21st. Let's take a look at the lineup. For the Falcons, leading off is the DH, Christian Salazar, followed by the shortstop, Raphael Smink, Aiden Cooney, the third baseman, Trey Duffield, the first baseman, Dante Vicini in right field, Miles Walton in center field, Trevor Wilson, the left fielder, Jacob Campagna behind the plate, and Eddie Fines, the second baseman. And we are underway with the first pitch ball. We're underway at 6:36 p.m. Tonight's game just under 3 hours. 1-0 to Salazar. Swinging and missing at the 1-0. A ball and a strike to Salazar. The Falcons coming to tonight's game with a 14-19 record, 3-4. Kelowna has split their first 2 series of the second half of West Coast play. The 1-1 from Brushy. Curveball, missing high, 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 to Salazar. Salazar, the Space City native, going to school in his hometown at Rice. Now 3-1 to Salazar. There is a Rice to Kelowna Falcons pipeline. A lot of players, a lot of Owls coming up north for the summer. Brushy's 3-1. It's popped up. Out of play. And let's take a look at the Black Bears defense from left to right in the outfield. Rowan Kelly starting back-to-back games, as is Dylan Schlegel in center field and Carter Monda. No changes in the outfield. Behind the plate, making his debut, is the Oregon State commit, Martin Serrano. The 3-2 is lifted in the air, right field, near the sidewall. Neve and Monda running after it, but it slices out of play. Still 3-2 to Salazar. In the infield at third base is Nick Miller. Jonathan Mendez in his second game back from an injury after missing a week. At second base is Ren Cecil, and at first base is Bronson Neve. The 3-2 to Salazar is fouled off again to the right side. A warm night here in Longview, Washington, 84 degrees. 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing in from left center field. The flags are indicator. 2 flags waving tonight. The Canadian flag honoring the Falcons, and the American flag honoring the Black Bears as Salazar goes down swinging for out number 1 in the top of the first inning. That brings up the shortstop, Raphael Smink.
Now ready for Kelowna. The shortstop, number 7, Raphael Smink.
Smink, a Panola Junior College alum, committed to Tarleton State, staying in the Lone Star State after being raised and from Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. Sent a fly ball to the right side, dropping into the Black Bears bullpen. 0-1 to Smink. Smink went 1 for 3 last night. Had a walk and drove in 2 runs. Smink drove in 2 runs on a sac fly. The 0-1 in the air to left field. Kelly on the track, making the catch right in front of the Falcons bullpen for out number 2. And that brings up the third baseman, Aiden Cooney.
Now batting for the Falcons, the third baseman, number 47, Aiden Cooney.
Cooney, another Texan. Hawaii commit. Spent his first 2 seasons at McLennan Junior College. He hits the first pitch well in the air, right center field. Monda on the track, and it's over the fence for a solo shot for Cooney. And the Falcons take a 1-0 lead off a 2-out home run from Cooney, his 3rd of the summer. And he did not miss that first pitch. A bomb to right center field, and Kelowna's on the board.
Now batting for the Falcons, the first baseman, number 27, Trey Duffield.
And following the home run, that brings up the first baseman, Trey Duffield. Duffield did not play in last night's game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Duffield, another Rice Owl. 6'3", 215 pounds. Brushy's 0-1. He swung on and missed. 0-2 now to Duffield. Duffield hitting .279 on the season with 19 runs and 24 hits. The 0-2 from Brushy. He's up and in for ball 1.
Here we go, bud.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Duffield strikes out, but a solo bomb. 102 miles an hour off the bat, 348 feet, and 10,577 centimeters for you Canadian fans out there. A blast off the bat of Cooney puts Kelowna up 1-0 going into the bottom of the first.
Join us tomorrow night, Sunday, July 14th, for another afternoon of free baseball. All kids 12 and under will get in free, thanks to our partners at Peace Health and the Daily News.
Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Welcome back to David Story Field. The Black Bears down a run going into the bottom of the first inning. Let's take a look at the lineup. For your Cowlitz Black Bears, leading off playing center field is Dylan Schlegel, followed by the left fielder Rowan Kelly, Keegan Grady at second base, Bronson Eve at first base, Jonathan Mendez at shortstop, Carter Mondo in right field. Martin Serrano making his Black Bears debut. He's behind the plate. At third base is Nick Miller, and the second baseman, Western Oregon commit Ren Cecil. That's the lineup for Kelly Stinnett as the Black Bears look to take this series to create some positive momentum going into the All-Star break. On the mound for the Falcons is Reese Bueno, the rising sophomore from Cal Poly, the Visalia, California native, making his 3rd start of the year. He's made 2 previous outings. All of them have been in a starting role. He has 6 2/3 innings under his belt. 4 strikeouts to every walk. That's a good stat for Bueno early. He's coming off an outing in an 8-2 win at Victoria where he went 4 innings scoreless and gave up 1 hit and struck out 5. He'll face the Black Bears All-Star, Dylan Schlegel first. Schlegel stepping in. Schlegel went 1 for 4 last night and scored 2 runs. Bueno starting out of the stretch. Here's the first pitch to Schlegel. Schlegel whiffs through strike 1. Dylan hitting .310 on the season. He was a model of consistency, consistently hanging around the 290s and 300 range. Now he's got the average up to .310, riding a 4-game hitting streak. The 0-1 is fouled right back to the screen. 0-2 to Schlegel. Schlegel with 87 at-bats and 24 games on the season. He'll get a couple more next week in Bellingham. He'll represent the Black Bears in the 2024 West Coast League All-Star Game. You can catch the game broadcasted nationally on MLB Network. The 0-2 from Bueno's outside for ball 1. 1-2 to Schlegel. The Falcons lead 1-0 after a solo blast off the bat of Cooney. Bueno on the mound. He's set from the first base side of the rubber. The 1-2 is bounced over to short, or second. Finds, fires over to first in time for out number 1. Schlegel grounds out. That brings up the left fielder, Rowan Kelly. And let's take a look at the Falcons' defense in the outfield. In left field is Trevor Wilson, Miles Walton playing center, and Dante Vicini in right field. Behind the plate is Jacob Campagna doing the catching. The UCSB Gaucho Kelly hitting the team best in qualifying at bats, .362. Taking ball 1 on the first pitch. In the infield for Kelowna at third base, Aiden Cooney. Raphael Smink at shortstop. Eddie Fines at second, and Trey Duffield at first base. 1-0 to Kelly. Buena kicks and deals his 1-0 pitch. Paints the outside part of the zone for strike 1. 1-1 to Kelly. On deck is Keaton Grady. Kelly went 1 for 5 last night and drove in 2 runs. 1-2 now. Catching the southern border of the strike zone. One and 2 to Kelly. The Black Bears trail 1-0. In front of a solid Saturday night crowd here at David Story Field. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kelly coming off a phenomenal senior season at Menlo Atherton High School. Hit .469, a 1.311 OPS. The 2-2 from Bueno. Bounced foul into the Black Bears dugout. The perfect game review for Kelly. A leadoff profile with a compact, quick stroke with speed and bat-to-ball skills. And we've seen that so far. He does not strike out a lot. In 58 at-bats, only 6 strikeouts. 2-2. Bueno looks in. The pitch on the way is fouled off. Kelly, like Schlegel, has a 4-game hitting streak. Kelly has a 5-hit game under his belt. That came back on June 30th in the 11-4 win over Springfield at home. The Black Bears avoided a sweep in that win. Here's another 2-2. Another foul ball, and we'll do it again. A good at-bat with Kelly here early in the game. He's forcing Bueno to waste some pitches. We're getting ready for another 2-2 to Kelly. 1 away in the bottom of the first inning. The Falcons in front 1-0. The 2-2 is a curveball fouled off. Good fight by Kelly. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a wind being felt around the ballpark, 11-mile-an-hour wind. Blowing straight in from left field. Cooney hit it in the right spot. The wind blowing to right field, blowing in. The 2-2 from Bueno. Swing and a miss. Kelly strikes out for out number 2. And here comes Keaton Grady. The Black Bears second baseman stepping in with 2 outs and nobody on base for the first time tonight. Grady, one of 2 DBU Patriots in the lineup tonight. One of 4 DBU Patriots on the Black Bears roster in 2024. The first pitch is hit well into right field. Vicini makes the catch near the right field line. A ground out, strikeout, and a fly out. 1, 2, 3. Down go the Black Bears in the bottom of the first inning. Going into the second, Kelowna leads 1-0.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200.
WeatherGuard. WeatherGuard.
577-7200.
WeatherGuard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Your local Norpac paper mill has been providing customers with quality paper products for more than 37 years. Check out our copy paper for your next Costco trip, supporting a local business as we strive to do for you. Top of the second inning, Dante Vicini coming to the plate for the first time this series. He didn't play in last night's game. He's starting in right field in game 2. And he takes ball 1. Kelowna leads 1-0 after a solo home run from Aiden Cooney. The 1-0 from Chase Brushy is swung on and missed by Vicini. A ball and a strike. Vicini followed by Miles Walton and Trevor Wilson. 2 balls and 1 strike. The Falcons are led by Doug Nochi, assisted by the brother of Doug, John Nochi, then Angelo Loomis, the pitching and catching coach. This regime in their 3rd season in charge of Kelowna. Now 3-1 to Vicini. Vicini from Petaluma, California, the hometown of his baseball hero, Spencer Torkelson, and a former #1 overall pick to the Tigers in the MLB draft a couple of years ago. Now 3-2. Vicini getting things started for the Falcons in the top of the second. Here's the 3-2 from Brushy. It's popped foul out of play. Vicini hitting .357 through 11 games for Kelowna. 15 for 42. All 15 of his hits have been from the single. The 3-2 is pop foul again to the left side. Still 3-2 to Vicini. Brushy from Dallas, Oregon. Class of 2021, graduated from Dallas High School. A JUCO bandit, started his career at Chemeketa Community College as Vicini flies it into left field. Kelly is there to make the catch for the first out. And that brings up the center fielder, Miles Walton. Brushy pitched in 11 games in his 23 and 24 season. He started 7 games this past season after making all of his appearances in his first year all out of the bullpen. And he jumps ahead of Walton, firing in strike one. Brushy's 0-1. He's off the plate for ball one. Brushy's fastball ranges from 87 to 89. He's top 91 in a game earlier this year during his college season for Chemeketa. 2 balls and a strike to Walton. The Black Bears, 13-21, 2-5 in West Coast League play. Tomorrow, they'll play their final league game. They'll have an all-star break. On Tuesday, they'll be back in action against the Northwest Star Nighthawks in an exhibition before being off until Friday, where they'll host the Walla Walla Sweets next weekend, finishing a 10-game homestand that feels a lot longer with the break in between. Called strike 3. Walton's frozen on the slider, and he goes down looking for out number 2. Two gone for the left fielder, Trevor Wilson, coming to the plate for the first time tonight. Wilson, a UC Irvine anteater. Watches ball one come in outside. Wilson, a Fresno, California native, hitting .233 through 30 at-bats here this summer. He did not play in his freshman season. He calls timeout. Looks like he might not even had his batting glove on. Puts the batting glove on. He steps back in. 1-0 to Wilson. The pitch from Brushy is whiffed. A ball and a strike. Top of the second inning. The Black Bears trail the Falcons after a solo blast from Cooney to right center field last inning. 2 away in the top of the second. And this could get the Black Bears out of the inning. A fly ball is lifted into center. Schlegel works his way under it to make the catch. Brushy's retired 4 straight since the home run. Kelowna up 1-0 going into the bottom of the second inning.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
And speaking of Dick Hanna Toyota, a special shout-out to our sponsors. They put on the Corby the Bear bobblehead night. The first 450 fans into the ballpark for tonight's game received a special edition Corby bobblehead, a brilliant Black Bear souvenir. 4-5-6 due up for the Black Bears in the bottom of the second inning. The first 3 hitters went down in order. In the bottom of the first, the Black Bears trail the Falcons 1-0. Welcome back to David Story Field. Bronson Neve leads off the bottom of the second. Bueno's first pitch is called for strike 1. Neve went 1 for 3 last night. He drove in a pair of runs, moving his RBI total up to 16. 0-1 to the Arizona Western Matador. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Neve. On deck is Jonathan Mendez, and in the hole is Carter Monda. Nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Bueno looking in. His 0-2. He's off the plate for ball one. Well, when this year started, there were 4 Arizona Western players. Now down to 2. Mac Robertson and Sergio DiCello have left the team. Robertson, the pitcher, and DiCello, the utility man. The 1-2 is fouled off. Still 1-2 to Neve. Neve hitting .284 on the season. He's been as close to 300 as .294. He has a 3-game hitting streak, but 1 for 5 and 1 for 3. Has him back in the 280s. The 1-2 from Bueno. He's inside, even up the count at 2-2. Black Bears trail 1-0. The only hit of this ball game, a solo home run off the bat of Aiden Cooney. Falcons' third baseman broke the tie with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Bueno got him. Neve goes down hacking for out number 1 in the bottom of the second inning. His second strikeout. And with 1 out, here's the shortstop, Jonathan Mendez. One away in the bottom of the second. The first pitch to the UCSB Gaucho. Swinging and missing at the slider. 0-1 to Mendez. Mendez missed 6 games, dealing with a groin injury or groin issues. The 0-1 is pierced through the 5-6 hole. And a 1-out base hit for Mendez. That's the first hit of the game for the Black Bears. And here's Carter Monda. Monda, the right fielder from Northern Colorado. And the Black Bears have their walk-up songs here tonight for the first time this year. We're getting a chance to hear them, and I will be rating them. Mondo, the runner at first, 1 away. Mendez just had the first hit of the game for the Black Bears, a 1-out single. The first pitch is in the air to right field. Vicini moving to his left to make the catch, a high pop fly to right field. 2 away in the bottom of the second inning. And welcome to the Black Bears, Martin Serrano. The Oregon State commit making his first start for the Black Bears. He was called up from the Northwest Star Nighthawks. The Black Bears have had a depth issue at catcher. Only 2 catchers on the roster, and then last week when Andy Allenson was out with a concussion, only 1 catcher. But a chance for Serrano to play in the West Coast League full-time as he takes ball 1. Serrano, 6'3", 205 pounds, from Pocatello, Idaho. Incoming freshman. The top-ranked catcher in the state of Idaho, 3rd-ranked player overall in the 2024 recruiting class. The 1-0 from Bueno. Fouled off. A ball and a strike. Serrano at the plate with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Mendez is at first. He had a 1-out single. And a pickoff attempt to first base. Mendez back. Duffield doesn't even try to tag him. Both teams with 1 hit apiece. A ball and a strike to Serrano. 2-1 now. Serrano watching the 1-1 fastball come in outside. 2-1. Bueno shakes off a sign. On deck is Nick Miller. The Black Bears behind 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. The 2-1 pitch is whipped through or tipped into the glove of Campagna. Serrano chasing a breaking ball out of the zone. 2-2. Runner at first base. Bueno's on the mound. His 2-2 pitch on the way. And fouled off to the right sidewall. Still 2-2 to Serrano. Game 2 of 3 between the Black Bears and the Falcons. The Black Bears took game 1 9-4 last night. The series finale will be tomorrow at 1:05 p.m. Kids Free Sunday presented by the Daily News and Peace Health. The 2-2 lined into left field. Dropping for a base hit. And that's the first hit of his Black Bears career for Serrano. A 2-out knock to put runners at first and second for Nick Miller. Good at bat for Serrano. And a 2-2 count going the other way. Serrano's 1 for 1, and here's the third baseman, Miller. And now Serrano at first base and Mendez at second. Nick Miller from Park University, Gilbert. A Cowlitz County native from right across the river in Kelso. Bueno's first pitch to Miller. A breaking ball missing up and in. 1-0. Runners on first and second. The Black Bears have the tying run in scoring position for the first time tonight. Bueno looking to second twice before he comes to the plate. Miller swings and misses. It's 1-1 now. Miller in the 8th spot in this Black Bears lineup. On deck is Ren Cecil. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Miller played at Lower Columbia College in 22 and 23, a part of the Red Devils NWAC championship team. Bueno, the 1-2 pitch. Bouncing outside for ball 2. The count's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Miller. The Black Bears down a run. Kelowna leads 1-0 off a solo home run from Cooney. 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Runners on first and second. Serrano at first, Mendez at second. Miller strikes out. And the bottom of the second ends as the Black Bears strand 2 runners on. Let's go to the third inning. Kelowna leads 1-0.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends, way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Harbor Food Service is proud to sponsor the Cowlitz Black Bears. Harbor is dedicated to supporting the local entrepreneurs that provide jobs in their communities, bring convenience to busy lives, and invite us all to experience life around the table every day. Entering the top of the third inning, Kelowna in front, 1-0. Their catcher, Jacob Campagna, leads things off, followed by Eddie Fines, the second baseman, and then the top of the order, the leadoff man, Christian Salazar. The first pitch is inside for ball 1. Campagna, a San Jose State Spartan, who went up the California coast to play his college ball, originally from San Diego. 1-1. Campagna didn't play last night. He last played on Tuesday night's 11-5 loss as he lines a base hit into left field. And Campagna leads off the top of the third inning with the base hit. And the key for the Black Bears, making sure to retire your leadoff hitter. Last night, in the 2 innings that the Falcons scored in the 9th and the 5th inning, both times they got their leadoff man aboard. And then in the series finale against the Elks, every inning, all 4 innings that Ben scored, they had their leadoff man aboard. And it's easier said than done, but you can get that first out. It makes things harder. It also makes teams less likely to try to sacrifice, move the guys over. But here's Eddie Fines, the second baseman from Sac City Community College. He goes around on a pitch up and away. 1-1. Fines, an Elk Grove, California native, going into his sophomore year at Sacramento City College, hitting .217 on the summer. He drops a bunt down, and it's a beauty on the third base side. Brushy Fields fires in time. He throws out Fines for out number 1. And an executed sac bunt, but it was a darn near a drag bunt, put in an excellent spot, forcing Brushy to make a strong throw. Brushy made the play for out number 1, and back to the top of the order. Here's the DH, Christian Salazar. Salazar struck out in his first at-bat. 1 down in the top of the third, and the Falcons with a runner in scoring position. Salazar takes the curveball for strike 1. 0-1 to Salazar. Campagna's at second base. The 0-1 is in the air. Shallow center field. Cecil is called off by Schlegel, who makes the catch. Good communication by the Black Bears. We've seen pop-ups haunt this team time and time again over the past couple weeks. So the Black Bears communicating in the field and securing the second out of the top of the third inning. And that brings up the shortstop, Raphael Smink. And it's easier said than done with that ball high in the air. Cecil going after it to hear Schlegel, but the outfielder, center fielder with priority in the outfield. But it's an easier play to make by the center fielder. Here's a challenging play. Cecil can't handle it. Rounding third is Campagna. The throw to the plate. Not in time. And the Falcons extend their lead. It's 2-0 Kelowna. And a bang-bang play at the plate. And the Black Bears fans pleading for a challenge that they do not have. 2 away, top of the third, but Kelowna up 2-0 now. And a challenging play. Cecil, the second baseman, sliding over, stops it. Good base running by Campagna. An aggressive play, an RBI single for Smink. It's 2-0 Falcons. Ball 1 to Cooney. And Cooney with the solo homer, 102 miles an hour off the bat in the first inning, comes to the plate with 2 outs in the top of the third. Smink's back in safely. Cooney hit his 3rd homer of the summer back in the first, his 10th RBI, 13th hit of the year, 14th run. The 1-0 is inside. 2-0 now to Cooney. And it happens again. I talked about it earlier in this inning. Leadoff base runners coming around to score. 2-0. Elevated left side. Miller running over. Watches it fly out of play. 2-1 to Cooney. 2-0 Falcons. Top of the third inning. Brushy's pitching a good game. He's not getting hit hard. Just made a mistake in the first inning. Then a leadoff single. Comes back to bite you. As Smink takes off. The throw from Serrano. It's a strike. And that ends the inning. First put out for Serrano. And a good moment. The first player to greet Brushy is the catcher Serrano. But out at second base. Smink's caught stealing. But Kelowna extends their lead out of an RBI single from Smink. And going into the bottom of the third, Kelowna leads the Black Bears 2-0.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Call WeatherGuard. 577-7200. WeatherGuard!
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that...
Bottom of the third inning, and the Kelowna Falcons lead your Cowlitz Black Bears 2-0. Welcome back. I'm Jack Connolly bringing you Black Bears baseball. And an alarming trend continues. Not so much alarming, but when you get the leadoff runner on, good things tend to happen. It opens the field up much more. Kelowna adding a run after the leadoff base hit comes around to score. Ren Cecil leads off in the bottom half for the Black Bears. Cecil, the Western Oregon commit, coming to the plate for the first time tonight. 0-1 to Cecil. On deck is the leadoff man, Dylan Schlegel, and in the hole is Rowan Kelly. Bueno's 0-1. Popped up. Right side. Campagna chasing after it. He runs out of room. And a fan on the lower concourse at field level making the catch. A souvenir. I don't think there's any prizes at the concession stand for foul balls. An exciting moment nonetheless. 0-2 to Cecil. The Black Bears down 2-0. The 0-2 pitch on the ground, left side. Cooney bobbles for a moment. He gathers and throws over for out number one. Good composure by the third baseman, Cooney. And one out for Dylan Schlegel. Schlegel's 0 for 1 with the ground out. Make sure to cheer on Dylan Schlegel next week, Wednesday, at the West Coast League All-Star Game, broadcasted live on MLB Network. The first pitch to Schlegel. He swung on and missed. 0-1 to Dylan. Schlegel scored 2 runs last night in the 9-4 win in the series opener. Hit on the screws into center field, right at Walton. And that's one of those flyouts you can live with. Schlegel squared that baseball up. He gave it a ride to center field. Nice play by Walton, just in the right spot. 2 away for Owen Kelly. Kelly's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Two away in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The first pitch to Kelly is taken for strike 1. 0-1 to Kelly. Bueno making his 3rd start of the year. He has a season-high 4 innings. If he continues at this pace, he may have a chance to top his season high. Now ahead of Kelly, 0-2. Retiring the first 2 hitters at the bottom of the 3rd with the ground out and a fly out. The Black Bears have 2 hits, have not been able to plate any runs across. Meanwhile, the Falcons have 2 runs on 3 hits. They've been able to make the most of their opportunities. Swing and a miss. Kelly chased the high cheddar. Another strikeout for Bueno. Another 1-2-3 inning. Going into the 4th inning, Kelowna leads Cowlitz 2-0.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Third baseman, number 47, Aiden Cooney.
Aiden Cooney continues his at-bat after he was abruptly cut short after Raphael Smink was caught stealing and thrown out to end the top of the 3rd inning. Kelowna added a run in the top of the 3rd, a leadoff single from Jacob Campagna coming around to score. Brushy 0-1. Fouled back, now 0-2. Fans enjoyed the Corby the Bear bobblehead giveaway tonight. Always a special promotion, seeing a lot of happy fans. He had to get here early. Supplies only lasted for the first 450 fans. The 0-2 misses outside for ball 1. 1-2 to Cooney. Cooney in the 3-hole spot. On deck to the cleanup hitter, Trey Duffield, and in the hole is Dante Vicini. 2-2. Brushy has not given up a free pass tonight. Something that the Black Bears pitching staff will like to see. But now 3-2. Cooney hitting .226 before the blast in the 1st inning. Popped up, shallow left field. Mendez is called off by Kelly. 1 away in the top of the 4th inning. Cooney flies out to left field. That brings up Trey Duffield. The Kelowna first baseman steps in with 1 out and nobody on base.
Kelowna, the first baseman, number 27, Trey Duffield.
Duffield's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Kelowna leads 2-0. And pinging off the post. Nearly a nice play by Vicini on deck, on the run with the bare hand off the ricochet. Brushy's 0-1 to Duffield, fouled off. And a good start for Brushy. Starting the first 2 hitters in this top of the 4th, off 0-2. The 0-2. Laying off the curveball for ball 1. 1-2 to Duffield. The 1-2 outside off the glove of Serrano. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Duffield struck out swinging in the first. The 2-2 is low for ball 3. And also identical hitters. Brushy jumps ahead 0-2. He finds himself down in the count 3-2. He's going to have to make a pitch here. The 3-2, swing and a miss. He got him. Bring a chair for Duffield. He brought him down to a knee. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Duffield strikes out for the 2nd time. 2 away in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the right fielder, Dante Vicini. Swing and a miss. Serving Vicini with an outside fastball. Swing and a miss. Brushy's 0-1. Fouled off. And another good start. Brushy starts Cooney, Duffield, and Vicini, each getting ahead in the count 0-2. Nice job of attacking these hitters early in the count. The 0-2 is low for ball 1. And something that Brushy also has done, he's found himself down 3-2 after starting 0-2 in the count. He's retired both hitters, though. The 1-2 on the ground, right back to him. He gathers and throws over to first. Fielding his position is Brushy. And a 1-2-3, top of the 4th inning. Fielding the comebacker off him. Nice reflexes. Middle of the 4th in Cowlitz. The Black Bears trail the Falcons 2-0.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Anna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Anna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Anna Toyota, believe in nice.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Build with Baker. Baker Lumber Company's at 311 Pine Street in Kelso, Washington. Don't limp through summer with an old rotten deck. Build with Baker. Baker Lumber Company, 360-423-3900. Bottom of the 4th inning in Cowlitz, and the Black Bears trail the Falcons 2-0. 3-4-5 due up for the Black Bears. Keegan Grady leads off, followed by Bronson Neve and Jonathan Mendez. good part of the lineup to get yourself back in the game. The Black Bears with 2 hits through 3 innings. The Falcons with 3 hits through 4 innings. Keaton Grady steps in, and we're ready to go in the bottom of the 4th inning. Reese Bueno, the Falcon starter, still in the game. His first pitch is outside for ball 1. Grady was this week's West Coast League Moss Adams Hitter of the Week. He had 11 hits. Drove in 10 runs last week, including a 5 RBI game a week ago in Ridgefield. Looped left field, this could be trouble. Drifting back is Smink to make the catch. 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. Nice play by Smink, not that easy. Making the catch, looking up. But that brings up the first baseman, Bronson Neve. And Bronson Neve's another guy who should have been receiving all-star consideration, especially the past 15 games he's put together. He steps in for the 2nd time. The first pitch from Bueno is swung on and missed. Neves 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bueno on the mound. Scoreless through 3 1/3. The 0-1. Evens up the count at 1-1. In the past 15 games, Neve is 20 for his last 53. That's good for a .377 batting average. In 9 of those games, he's had multiple hits. He's on some streak for a guy who really started off struggling in the middle of the season. Does he have another hit here? Sliding stop finds, not in time. There it is. There's his first hit of the ball game, and he gets the Black Bears started with a 1-out infield single. Neves 1 for 2. And that brings up Jonathan Mendez, who picked up the first hit of the game for the Black Bears with a single back in the 2nd inning. Jonathan Mendez coming to the plate. One for 1. The first pitch to Mendez is down for ball 1. 1-0 to Mendez. Mendez had a brilliant freshman campaign at UC Santa Barbara, hit .283 in 26 games played. Played well when it matters most. Made the All-Santa Barbara regional team. The 1-0. Inside off the glove of Campagna. Taking off for second is Neve. And an excellent dirt ball read. Nice job getting into scoring position. A pass ball from Campagna. He had it in his glove, but it's danced away from him. Now the Black Bears have a runner in scoring position. For the 2nd time tonight, an opportunity to get on the board. 1-1 to Mendez. Inside, 2 balls and a strike. Mendez started 49 of 51 games he played in at UC Santa Barbara. The Gauchos hosted a regional for the first time since 2015. They lost in the regional final to the Ducks, a game shy of the Supers. 2-1, bounce towards the middle. Smink blazed off the hop over to first, in time to retire Mendez. Moving over to third is Neve. Now a runner at third base for the Black Bears. And stepping to the plate is Carter Monda. Black Bears right fielder is 0 for 1 with a flyout tonight. He drove in an RBI last night. He comes to the plate, an RBI opportunity here in the bottom of the 4th with a runner at third base, 2 away for the Black Bears. Cowlitz trails Kelowna 2-0. Monda watches the slider spin outside for ball 1. On deck is the catcher, Martin Serrano. 1-0 to Monda. Bueno's 1-0. He swung through for strike one. Blaine is an out away from recording 4 scoreless innings and matching a season high. Buena is in his third start of the season. 1-1 to Monda. The Black Bears scoreless to this point. Fouled back to the netting. It's 1-2. Monda makes the daily commute from Vancouver. A Bear from the University of Northern Colorado. He started his college career at Clark College in Vancouver. The 1-2 pitch is up and inside for ball 2. Monda 6'4", 205 pounds, a nice frame in the outfield. Made a brilliant play on a foul ball, flipping over the fence into the Black Bears bullpen last night. But he has an opportunity to make things happen from the plate. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. The Black Bears scoreless, but they have a runner at third base. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Monda goes down hacking, and the Black Bears strand a runner at third base. At the end of 4, Kelowna leads Cowlitz 2-0.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Bob's is the proud sponsor of the Black Bears Party Deck and has been serving our community since 1947. Before your next adventure, for local knowledge and 50,000 square feet of shopping, head to Bob's at 1111 Hudson Street in Longview, Washington, or go to bobsmerch.com. Top of the 5th inning, and the Black Bears trail the Falcons 2-0. Kelowna at the plate. Trevor Wilson batting second this inning. Miles Walton fouls off the first pitch. Jacob Campagna, the catcher, in the hole. 0-1 to Walton. The Kelowna center fielder is 0 for 1 with the strikeout. The 0-1 pitch misses high for ball 1. The Black Bears stranded a runner at third base to close out the bottom of the 4th. Monda struck out. The Black Bears are scoreless so far. 2 balls and a strike to Walton. Kelowna got on the board with a solo home run off the bat of Cooney to right center field in the top of the 1st inning. And they added a run in the 3rd inning after a leadoff single came around to score on the RBI single from Smink, who was thrown out a couple of pitches later trying to steal second to end the inning. Now 3-1 to Walton. We'll keep an eye on the Black Bears bullpen. Not a lot of activity as we speak. The 3-1 pitch is inside for ball 4. Walton's aboard for the first time tonight, and he leads off the top of the 5th with a walk.
Now batting for the Falcons, the left fielder, number 44, Trevor Wilson.
And I hate to say it again, but the Black Bears, the past couple games, every inning but one that the Elks scored in Game 3 and the Falcons scored last night have come across after their leadoff hitter reached. That happened earlier today in the third inning. The leadoff single from Campagna came around to score. Not happening in the first inning when Cooney, his solo shot came with 2 outs. But here's the left fielder, Trevor Wilson. The first pitch is called for strike 1. Wilson from UC Irvine, graduated from Bullard High School. Fresno, California native. Brushy, another pickoff attempt. Walton's back in safely. Wilson's dad played baseball at Cal Poly and was part of the 1989 Division II World Series championship team. His dad is also drafted by the Tigers in that '89 MLB draft. Another pickoff attempt. That's the third throw over to Walton at first base. Wilson hitting .233 in the summer, playing in his 10th game with the Falcons. A ball and a strike. Wilson in left field tonight. The Black Bears behind the Falcons 2-0. The Falcons dropped game 1 of this series yesterday, 9-4. The Black Bears picked up their 3rd win in 14 games, but this one's off the glove of Serrano. Moving up to second base is Walton. And this is how runs start to come across. Give up the leadoff base hit, then advancing on the pass ball. Now a runner at scoring position at second base with nobody out, 2-1 to Wilson. Wilson's 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Brushy looks to him before his 2-1 pitch is in the air to right field. Neve dropping back, it could be trouble, and nobody's gonna get there. And it would have been a tough play for Neve. Looking up, was trying to make a basket play, basket catch. But a long run for Monda, and it drops in foul territory. And Wilson gets another life. Let's see what he can do with it. We saw this happen in the Bend series, where an opportunity to make a catch in foul territory, the Black Bears couldn't catch, and he came around to score. The 2-2. Inside for ball 3. On deck is the catcher, Jacob Campagna. 3-2 to Wilson. Walton's at second base. Nobody out in the top of the 5th inning. The 3-2. In the air again, a challenging play. Neves running after it and makes a basket catch. Tagging up from second, it's Walton. He slides into third safely. So a runner at third base with 1 out. But a catch even tougher than the previous one. Neve makes the play. But with 1 out, the Falcons have a runner at third base.
Now batting for the Falcons, the catcher, number 31, Jacob Campagna.
So the Falcons taking advantage of their opportunities. And now can Campagna come through for him? He got the rally started in the 3rd inning with a leadoff single. He came around to score. And now a mound visit with Black Bears pitching coach Justin Parrish out to have a chat on the mound. The entire infield is invited. A great selection and low prices. Bud Clare is your local partner when finding a new or certified pre-owned vehicle. Start shopping for your next car, truck, or SUV on Commerce Avenue or 700 7th Avenue in Longview, Washington, or go to budclary.com. Tonight's game's powered in part by Cowlitz PUD. Considering solar or energy-saving upgrades to your home? Let Cowlitz PUD be your free resource for all your energy needs. Cowlitz PUD, your power. And a special thanks to the Cowlitz PUD for providing fans with a super cool lantern before last night's game. I had a chance to take one home. And supplying the batteries. A nice tool to have in your car, in your home, in the case the power ever goes out. They're pretty bright. I tested it out last night, but a runner at third base for Jacob Campagna. And the first pitch misses inside for ball 1. Campagna is 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. He scored the 2nd run of the ball game for Kelowna. He steps in with a runner at third base and 1 out. Walton's the runner at third base. He reached on a leadoff walk. Brushy looks in, the 1-0 is low. It gets away from Serrano. Here comes Walton. The throw to the plate's not in time. Walton scores, and it's 3-0 Falcons. And it happens again. A leadoff base runner reaching safely comes around to score. It's 3-0 Kelowna with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lifted in the air, shallow center. Mendez makes the catch. 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th. So the runner comes around to score after advancing to second on a pass ball, tagging up on a foul out, and scoring on a wild pitch. I'll confirm with our official scorekeeper. But nonetheless, the Black Bears trailing 3-0. Eddie Fine swings and misses. Finds Moon Campagna up to second base with a sac bunt earlier in tonight's game. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Brushy. Take strike 2. 1-2 to Fines. Fines at second base for Kelowna. The 1-2 on its way is low and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fines going into a sophomore year at Sacramento City College. He's in .217 in the summer. The 2-2, called strike 3. Fines goes down looking, but a leadoff walk comes around to score and extend the lead for Kelowna. It's 3-0 Falcons going into the bottom of the 5th inning.
Or we will give away a pizza to the fan that shows the most Black Bear spirit. So get on your feet, make some noise, and maybe you will get a pizza.
Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200. Weather Guard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe...
Leading up the bottom of the 5th for the Black Bears, the catcher, number 20, Martin Serrano.
The catcher, Martin Serrano, in his debut, leads off the bottom of the 5th inning for Cowlitz. The Black Bears trailing 3-0 after Kelowna added a run in the top half of this inning. Fouling off the first pitch, it's 0-1. Serrano called up from the Northwest Star Nighthawks earlier this week, making his debut tonight. He had a single in his first trip, Punching it the other way into left field. The 0-1 is outside, even up the count. The Black Bears trailing 3-0. Kelowna scored in the first, third, and the fifth inning. Game 2 of 3 between the Falcons and the Black Bears. Tomorrow, the series finale begins at 1:05. Join the Black Bears for Kids Free Sunday. Kids 12 and under get in free with their parents' purchase of a ticket. 1-2 to Serrano. And back out for the fifth inning. Reese Bueno. His season high is 4 innings. If he can record an out here, he'll set a new personal feat. The 1-2. Fouled out of play. There is a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen for the Falcons. He appears to be on standby. We'll see if his services are needed sooner or later. 1-2. Low for ball 2. Serrano singled. He was stranded there to end the inning. Two balls and 2 strikes. Serrano leading off the bottom of the fifth inning. Swing and a miss. Tapped into the glove of Campagna. Serrano goes down. Strikeout victim number 6 for Bueno. And that's a new season high, 4 1/3. And he's looking good. He has dealt with a runner on third base and then runners on first and second. But there hasn't been many real threats. The Black Bears haven't really hit him hard. They've squared him up a few times. But Serrano with 5 strikeouts. He's also played to contact. A clean game so far for both teams. No errors committed by the Falcons or the Black Bears. The first pitch to Nick Miller is in there for strike 1. Miller's one of those strikeouts. He went down swinging to end the bottom of the second inning. 1 away, bottom of the fifth inning. The Black Bears trail 3-0. 1-1. The curveball low and away. Miller went to Park University Buccaneers that Kelly Stinnett brought up here with him for the summer. It also helped that Miller and Reese Hall are Kelso natives, Cowlitz County, but bringing some talent with them. Now 2 balls and a strike to Miller. Miller missed about a week last week due to his family vacation in South Carolina. Good opportunity to recalibrate. This team is so deep. But he returns to the Black Bears for the second half push. Now 3 balls and a strike. Miller going into his senior season at Park. Had a strong 2024 at .325 with 40 hits and slug .431. Bueno's 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. On deck is Ren Cecil. 1 away in the bottom of the fifth inning. The Black Bears down 3-0. Both teams with 3 hits, no errors. Kelowna can tie the series with a win here tonight. The payoff inside. Did that get him? Miller thinks so. Yes, it did. Ball 4 inside, doesn't matter. But the leadoff man's aboard. Miller's on base with 1 out. And that brings up Ren Cecil. Cecil's 0 for 1 with the ground out to third. One out walk given up by Bueno. Taking his lead at third. Cecil pops the first pitch out of play. Off the net, back into the bleachers. 0-1 to Cecil. And that ball is stuck in the net. The net doing its job, protecting the fans. The 0-1. Popped in the air. Could this be trouble? Running in is Vicini. Makes the catch on the warning track in front of the sidewall. And now there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Schlegel.
Top of their lineup was center fielder number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
Schlegel's 0 for 2 tonight with a ground down, a fly out. The Black Bears scoreless so far. They've left 3 runners on base, 3 hits in this game. Bueno setting a season high, his longest outing to date. 1-0 to Schlegel. A pause on the mound. The 1-0. Breaks inside for ball 2. Bueno made 9 appearances in 2024 for Cal Poly. Had 9 innings under his belt. He gave up 9 runs, 7 of them earned. Opposing hitters had a .357 batting average against him. And here's a mound visit. Now the Falcons will talk it over. Pitching coach Angelo Loomis. Before joining Kelowna in 2022, he spent the previous 18 years as the head coach of the San Benito High School program. But now they have a potential situation on their hands, the Black Bears, who are scoreless at this point. And Reese Bueno is a large part of why they have been able to not get anything going. But now, with 2-0 to Schlegel, the top of the order, on decks Rowan Kelly and Keegan Grady in the hole. Both of those guys have been in check. 0 for 4 combined, 0 for 6 combined with Dylan Schlegel. But now, there comes a point in the game where it's time to make decisions. How long are you going to leave the pitcher Bueno out there? Taking his lead at first base is Miller. 2 away in this bottom of the 5th inning. The 2-0 is inside for ball 3. 3-0 to Schlegel. 2 outs. Kelowna leads 3-0. The 3-0 to Schlegel. He's waiting for it. Here it comes. Called strike 1. Now it's time to go for Schlegel. You're in a hitter's count. You're going to get something you like. Schlegel's ready to go. Bueno's ready to go. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Schlegel may have nicked it into the glove of Campagna. From 3-0 to 3-2 now. Miller will be running on the pitch. Kelowna leads 3-0. 3-2. Schlegel's waiting for it. The 3-2. Runner goes inside, ball 4. Bueno gives up the second walk of the inning. Now runners on first and second for Rowan Kelly. Miller moves up to second. And the first 2 walks given up by Bueno, and that will do it.
Great selection at low prices.
Bueno's night ends. And a pitching change coming with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bueno, 4 2/3 scoreless innings as we speak. We'll be back in a moment. We'll take a break with Rowan Kelly coming to the dish with 2 outs and 2 on when we come back.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Call WeatherGuard. 577-7200. WeatherGuard.
Saturday, July 27th.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. WeatherGuard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call WeatherGuard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200. WeatherGuard.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Kelowna, number 43, J.J. Hollis.
The new pitcher into the game for Kelowna is J.J. Hollis at UC Santa Barbara. The sophomore gaucho, 6'4", 219 pounds, right-hander from Laguna Niguel, California. What an area in Orange County that is. J.J. did not play at all in his first season at UC Santa Barbara. He roots for the LA Angels of Anaheim. He's making his debut here tonight. The first time he's had live action in a long time. So a good moment for Hollis in terms of his development, but an opportunity for the Black Bears to welcome a new reliever back into the game. Welcome to the West Coast League, J.J. Hollis. Rowan Kelly, another West Coast guy from up the coast in the Bay Area, takes ball one. Kelly steps in, he's over two with a couple of strikeouts. Future teammates, by the way, at UC Santa Barbara. Kelly, the Gaucho commit, will join Hollis with UCSB, the 1-0. Take strike one. Kelly's been really good so far for the Black Bears. The 1-1 on the ground, right side foul. Kelly came into tonight's game hitting .362. He struck out twice. The curse of the commentator is alive. I said he doesn't strike out very often. I won't take credit for it, but I didn't mean for this to happen to Kelly. He's been working on his approach now. He feels better than during his hot streak. He feels like he's barreling more pitches up. Here's the 1-2. In the air, left center field. Walton running over to make the catch. And the Black Bears strand runners on first and second. And going into the sixth inning, the Falcons lead 3-0.
It's time for our last snowy shade.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host. host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger.
Falcons will start at the top of their lineup with designated hitter number 2.
In the pitch for the Black Bears is the redshirt freshman from Gonzaga, Cale Hammer. Hammer relieves Chase Brushy after 5 innings, giving up 3 runs, 1 walk, 3 earned runs. A good outing for Brushy. Going the first pitch to the right side, Salazar, and he's thrown out. Cecil fires over, 4-3 put out, 1 pitch, 1 out. 1 gone in the top of the 6th inning. Good night for Brushy. He made a mistake in the first inning. He paid for it with a home run. Campagna, leadoff single. In the 3rd inning, the Falcons played small ball, sack bunt, get him over. Smink drove him in. And in the 5th inning, a leadoff walk came around to score again. 1 away. Here's Raphael Smink. His RBI single drove in the 2nd run of the game. Hammer starts him off with strike 1. Hammer making his 9th appearance of the summer, all out of the bullpen. He has 10 innings pitched. He has a 3-1 record. He last pitched earlier this week on Tuesday in the 3-1 win over the Elks. A ball and a strike to Smink. And since a rough season debut, giving up 2 runs, 3 hits, a walk in Nanaimo, it has now been 7 consecutive outings without giving up an earned run for Hammer. Hammer has been really good since that June 5th outing in his debut, 1-2. And this is after not playing in his 2024 campaign for Gonzaga. He was redshirted. The Snohomish native has been a staple out of the bullpen for the Black Bears. Rolled to Smink. Mendez over to first, 2 down. Back-to-back ground outs, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Good start for Hammer. And that brings up Cooney. Cooney got the Falcons on the board with a solo homer back in the 1st inning. He flew out to left in his 2nd at-bat. Cooney, a Hawaii commit. And there is a McLennan Community College pipeline on this Falcons roster. A handful of players from the McLennan, as well as Rice, a Texas connection. Fouled back 1-1. Cooney hit his 3rd homer earlier in the game. The Black Bears trail 3-0. It's been a clean game, good game by both teams. But the Black Bears haven't made the most of their opportunities. There hasn't been a lot of them in their defense. Now strike 2 to Cooney. Hammer's ahead in the count, 1-2. The sun dipping below the trees. In the middle stages of the ball game, here's the 1-2. Check swing. They want an appeal. No, he did not. And similar to in Game 3 when both teams, they had gray conflicting colors. You see both teams in navy and black tops, very similar. The 2-2. Slider off the plate for ball 3. 3-2 to the Kelowna third baseman. Hammer's payoff. Inside for ball 4. Cooney draws a 2-out walk. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, Trey Duffield.
For the Falcons, the first baseman,
Duffield, the first baseman's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Duffield going to Rice. The Houston native hitting .279 on the year. 1-0. Serrano keeps it close to him, and Cooney stays at first base. One and out to Duffield. Duffield 6'3", 215 pounds. Slotted as an outfielder, is playing first base tonight. The 1-0. Fouled on the ground. A ball and a strike. Both teams have 3 hits apiece. Kelowna's turned it into 3 runs. Top of the 6th inning, 2 away. Cooney's at first base. The 1-1, back pick to first. Swiping tags, not in time. Cooney's back in safely. 2-1 now. Cooney's taking his lead at first. Hammer looking at him. The 2-1. Low and in for ball 3. After starting off this inning with back-to-back groundouts, Hammer's in danger of surrendering back-to-back walks. The 3-1 on the ground to third. Miller can get it. It's off the sidewall. Being waved around third is Cooney. The relay throw, the throw from Mendez is wide. And rolling into third base is Duffield. And it's now 4-0 Kelowna. And Miller couldn't get it down the third base line. A 50-50 play whether you could go hit or air. But it's an RBI triple for Duffield. And the 2-out walks now come around to score. After striking out his first 2 at-bats, Duffield comes back. He's in a friendly 3-1 count. Oh, 0-2 to Vicini. Duffield's at third base. The Falcons lead 4-0. One and two. And a runner at third base. This inning started looking pretty promising for Hammer. Couple of ground outs. Fouled off. Still 1 and 2. Vicini's over 2 with a fly on a ground out. Vicini, the right fielder, Cal Poly commit from Cotati, California. 1 and 2. The pitch from Hammer. Fouled off. Still 1 and 2. One and two. Kelowna leads 4-0. Threatening for more in the top of the 6th. The 1-2. Slips right out of Hammer's hands. Ducking out of the way is Vicini. Now 2-2. Duffield's at third base. The 2-2 on the ground. Neve down to a knee to field it. He takes it himself. And the inning ends after the Falcons produce with 2 outs. A 2-out walk comes around to score on the RBI triple from Duffield. It's now 4-0 Kelowna going into the bottom of the 6th inning.
Here are some of our upcoming events that you won't want to miss out on.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood cutter. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends, way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
This is one of our biggest events of the year.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
The answer was
Private
the New York
leak.
Mets.
Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200. Weather Guard.
0-1 to Keegan Grady. And the Black Bears down 4-0 now. After Kelowna added a run in the top of the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, welcome back to David Story Field. Game 2 of 3 between these two teams. 1-1 now to Grady. On deck is Bronson Neve, and in the hole is Jonathan Mendez. J.J. Hollis came into the game with runners on first and second and 2 outs. In the bottom of the 5th inning, protecting a then 3-run lead. And he induced a fly out to center field from Kelly. Line shot, right field, taking a hop. Vicini can't field it cleanly, but staying at first with a leadoff single is Grady. Grady's first hit of the night. 4th hit of the ball game for the Black Bears, and the leadoff man's aboard in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, Bronson Neve. Neve's 1 for 2. He had a single in the 4th. Advanced to second on a pass ball and was stranded at third base. 1-0 to Neve. Neve from Melbourne, Australia. He's played all around the infield. The 1-0. There goes Grady. Wide throw into the outfield. Grady's on his way to third, and he'll get there. Sliding in without a throw. And the Black Bears have a runner at third base with nobody out. The stolen base and the error on the catcher advancing. Putting Grady at third base. And now an RBI opportunity for Neve. The 2-0. Fouled out of play down the right field line. 2 balls and a strike. And the Black Bears with their best opportunity yet to get on the board. A runner at third, nobody out. Strike 2. Hollis again did not play this past season for UC Santa Barbara. Right-hander from Laguna Niguel, the 2-2. Off the plate for ball 3. Playing it potentially his first action, live game action in over a year. 3-2. The pitch to Neve. Fouled out of play. Bottom of the 6th inning. The Black Bears down 4-0. Kelowna has scored runs in back-to-back innings. They've doubled their lead. It's now 4-0 Falcons. The 3-2 on the ground. Right past the shortstop, Smink into left field. Wilson bobbles it, but an RBI single for Neve. It's 4-1, and the Black Bears are on the board.
RBI single for Bronson Neve.
Neve smoked it into left field, right past Smink. So a leadoff single comes around to score, and the Black Bears are in business.
Number 8, Jonathan Mendez.
And that brings up another teammate of Hollis. Hollis and Mendez, UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. The first pitch, left center field. This could be trouble. It's out of here, yes! Mendez with his first blast of the year, and it's a 1-run game.
Jonathan Mendez. Tickets along you grocery outlet tomorrow and redeem a free case of bottled water. Tickets are only valid today.
Free water for the Black Bears fans. Mendez shimmying at home plate, and the Black Bears are down 4-3. What a swing from Mendez.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the right fielder, number 38, Carter Monda.
A bomb to left center. That thing got out of here in a hurry. And it's 4-3. Carter Monda at the plate. That blast, 97 miles an hour, 368 feet. And again, for you Canadians out there, 11,216 centimeters. We respect the metric system around these parts. 1-2 to Monda. On the ground, third base, Cooney. Nice stretch over at first by Duffield. One away. And the Black Bears with 3 runs already. Monda's 0 for 3. That brings up Martin Serrano. Serrano's 1 for 2 in his debut for the Black Bears. The first pitch, called strike 1. Serrano, the Oregon State commit from Pocatello, Idaho. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Now 0-2. One away. The Black Bears have cut the deficit to 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Grady led off this inning with the line drive single to right field. He advanced to second on a stolen base and moved over to third on the air by the catcher. The 1-2's fouled off the dugout. Bronson Neve drove him in as he smoked a single to left field. And then Mendez with a 2-run blast to left center. 1-2, hit pretty square towards the concession stand on the left field side. Still 1-2 to Serrano. One and two, and the Black Bears have been waiting for this inning. Curveball, tapped, foul, just to stay alive. Mendez with his first homer of the year. The 1-2 inside for ball 2. Serrano moved out of the way of that. Looked like it might have hit him if he would have stayed put. As Ryan Zelensky, the home plate umpire, reloading with baseballs. Zelensky, the home plate umpire. Dana Cruz, the base umpire. That's the crew for tonight's game. And now it's a good one. The Black Bears are on the board, trailing 4-3. Called strike 3. Serrano goes down looking. He strikes out for the second time tonight. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. And that brings up the third baseman, Nick Miller.
The third baseman, number 5, Nick Miller.
Miller's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Two outs now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Outside for ball 1. The Black Bears with 3 runs on 6 hits. 3 of those coming in this inning. While the Falcons with 4 runs on 4 hits. 1-0 is in the zone for strike 1. Hollis came on last inning with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. He got the final out. He kept runners at first and second. But he's given up 3 runs in this inning. 3 runs, 3 hits. And now it's a 1-run game. The 2-1. Fly to right, routine fly ball. Making the catch is Vicini. But the Black Bears start the inning with back-to-back hits. Back-to-back singles by Grady and Neve. And then a 2-run bomb, the exclamation point, to bring the Black Bears within a run. Going into the 7th, Kelowna leads 4-3.
Call WeatherGuard 577-7200.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Warm.
Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball is brought to you by Three Rivers Eye Care. Give them a call for all your eye care needs at 360-414-8000. Proud to be a longtime sponsor of your Cowlitz Black Bears. Miles Walton, the center fielder, followed by the left fielder Trevor Wilson, and the catcher Jacob Campagna coming to the plate in the top of the 7th for Kelowna. And now a 1-run ball game. Kelowna led 4-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-3. Back-to-back hits to start the bottom of the 6th inning. A 2-run blast from Mendez brought the Black Bears within a run. 1-0 to Walton. Walton's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, a walk, and a run scored. Cale Hammer back out for his 2nd inning of work. Swing and a miss. A ball and a strike. Walton from Sacramento State, native of Clayton, California. A two-way player, made a pitching appearance last weekend in the 19-5 loss against Victoria. Threw a perfect inning, 1-2-3. But he's been a majority a hitter, hitting .208 in his 20th game. The 2-1. Hot shot on the ground, past a diving Mendez. Into left center field. And now the Falcons have their leadoff hitter aboard. The Falcons have scored runs in the 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 6th. That ball scorched off the bat for Walton, his first hit of the ball game. And that brings up the left fielder, Trevor Wilson. Wilson at the plate with nobody out and a runner at first. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Hammer looking at Walden at first base. Throwing over to first. Still waiting for the first pitch. Wilson from UC Irvine. Another California native from the town of Fresno. 1-0. Martin Serrano making his debut for the Black Bears in his first game behind the plate. Serrano called up from the Northwest Star Nighthawks earlier this week. The Black Bears will face the Nighthawks this Tuesday, 6:35 p.m. at David Story Field. The 1-0 is low for ball 2. Wilson 6'2", 185 pounds. On deck is the catcher, Jacob Campagna. At first base is Walton. Kelowna leads 4-3. The ball pops out of the glove of Serrano. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Hammer on the mound. The lefty kicks and deals to the plate. Hot shot, glove by Mendez to his feet. What a play! A web gem from Mendez, diving stop, springing to his feet and making the play for out number 1. Keeping Walden at second, throwing out Wilson. What a play by Mendez. And it's good to see him back out there. He's been dealing with groin issues over the past week. But to see him healthy and making plays like that, he already has a bomb in this game. But a brilliant defensive play, diving in the hole at shortstop. There's only one out, but a big one. Able to prevent back-to-back base hits to start the top of the 7th. And now a mound visit. Justin Parrish calling the infield onto the mound. Making sure that Walton stays at second base. Jacob Campagna waiting. No action in the Black Bears bullpen, or now I see the reliever. There is someone on the mound throwing. But the Black Bears down a run. That's a big play. One away, following a nice play from Mendez. And that's big. Another reason to keep that runner at second base, not allowing Walton to move over to third base. And then with nobody out, but here goes Walton, and Serrano can't squeeze it. It caroms away from him. And Walton takes third without a throw. Walton with a stolen base. Now 0-1, a runner at first. That will bring the infield in. One away. Kelowna leads 4-3, top of the 7th inning. The infield comes in to try and keep Walton at third base and prevent him from scoring. Taking strike 2 is Campagna. And now Campagna, his at-bat gets a little more challenging, down and in the count 0-2. Campagna is 1 for 2. He singled and scored back in the 3rd, and then he popped out to shortstop in the 5th inning. The 0-2, up and away. Nice stop by Serrano. Making sure he catches that. Not letting that ball get past him. Keeping Walton at third base. 1-run game. Kelowna leads 4-3. They have a runner at third base with 1 out. Hammer comes set. The 1-2. In the air. Center field. Schlegel makes the catch. Here comes Walden, and it slips out of his hand, playing off the Playing off the mound, coming in to score. And it might not have slipped out of his hand. He might have tried to play it off the mound. The long hop almost worked perfection, a close play, but plenty of time sliding in there safely. Is Walton, and it's 5-3 Kelowna. And I don't dislike the long hop idea. Great idea. A long throw, a tough play in center field to get him. Credit to Campagna, doing what he needs to do on the sac fly. As Eddie Fines going the other way on the first pitch with a base hit to left field. Continuing this inning. Now 5-3 Falcons. Eddie Fines with his first hit of the game. The second baseman from Sacramento State with his first knock of the game, extending the inning. And that might be the last we see from Cale Hammer. As Black Bears head coach Kelly Stinnett out to the mound to take the ball from Hammer, and who will exit the game with 1 2/3 innings of work. We'll step aside here. The Falcons add a run with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hammer cannot finish the frame, but the Black Bears will dig deeper into the bullpen, trailing 5-3.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field.
Yanni Castro, the Panama native, into pitch for the Black Bears. He inherits a runner at first base. Cale Hammer is out of the game after 1 2/3 innings pitched. As of now, he has 2 earned runs to his name. The runner at first, Fines, who singled in the final batter that Hammer faced. He is charged to him, but the 1-0 right field, Monda rushing in to make the catch and end the inning. So all the Falcons will get is 1, but they extend their lead back up to 2 runs. Kelowna leads 5-3 at stretch time here in Cowlitz. We'll be back in a moment. The Black Bears down by 2.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Call WeatherGuard. 577-7200. WeatherGuard!
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather Guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200. WeatherGuard!
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online.
Bottom of the 7th inning, the Black Bears trailing 5-3. Cowlitz had 3 runs. In the bottom of the 6th inning, they got on the board, but Kelowna added a run. They pushed their lead back up to 2. And a new pitcher on the mound for the Falcons, Nick Woodcook, the 5'11 lefty, junior from Whitby, Ontario, and Yavapai College. He's on the pitch for Kelowna, trying to protect a 2-run lead. Ren Cecil at the dish. Take strike 1. 1-1 to the Black Bears' second baseman. Whitby making his 7th appearance. All have come out of the bullpen. He has an 0-2 record. In 9 2/3 innings, he has 7 strikeouts with 11 balls, or 11 walks, excuse me. 1-2 to Cecil. On deck is Dylan Schlegel, followed by Rowan Kelly. 1-2. Cecil leading off for the Black Bears in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pops up the 1-2, right side, shallow right field. Finds is there and under it to make the catch. 1 away. And back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Schlegel.
Black Bears are back to the top of the lineup with center fielder number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
Schlegel's 0 for 2. He struck out, or ground out his first at bat and flew out to center in the 3rd. He walked in the 5th. Good part of the lineup to get back into the game, tie it up. Keaton Grady, who started last inning's rally, is in the hole. The Falcons scored runs in the 1st, 3rd, 5th, 6th, and 7th. 3 consecutive innings with runs for the Falcons. 1 ball and 1 strike. Woodcook did not pitch this past season for Yavapai due to an injury. He made 10 appearances during his freshman year back in 2022. 1-1. Foul back. It's 1-2 now. The Black Bears scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th. 3 of their 6 hits came in that inning. They came back to back to back from Grady, Neve, and Mendez. Woodcook. He comes set, the lefty. His 1-2 pitch. Sails over the catcher, Campagna. And the home plate umpire, Ryan Zelensky, calling off the bat boy, says he can get this one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away, bottom 7. Woodcook. His curveball just misses, and not by much. 3-2 now. Schlegel looking for his first hit right now. Fouled back. Still 3-2.
Hey, let's hear it for our bat kids, Fisher and Jonathan. Good job, boys.
And the bat boy, Fisher Jonathan, getting worked. Chasing after a lot of foul balls. 3-2. Another payoff. Ball 4. In the heater, low and outside. Schlegel reaches on a 1-out walk. And here's Rowan Kelly. Another guy looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3 so far.
Number 44, Rowan Kelly.
Kelly struck out twice, and he flew out to center in his last at-bat. He's a runner at first. His team's down 2 runs. Kelly a tying run right now. Schlegel running on the first pitch. Campagna couldn't get out of his glove. Schlegel's over to scoring position. Man, when Schlegel gets on, you know he's thinking about running. Taking off on the first pitch. 1-0 to Kelly. Woodcook, his 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. A ball and a strike. On deck is Keaton Grady. Grady in the 3-hole tonight. Woodcook looking at Schlegel at second. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the 7th inning. Getting into the late stages of the game here. Game 2 of 3 between the Falcons and the Black Bears. Cowlitz took game 1 9-4 last night. Swing and a miss, or he tipped it into the glove. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kelly struck out twice already. Struck out swinging in the first and the third. 2-2. Inside for ball 3 and brushing Kelly off the plate. It's a full count to Kelly. Kelly looking for his first hit. A good time to get it would come right about now. Schlegel's at second. The Black Bears down 5-3. Breaking ball hit softly to short. Smink throws over in time. Smink retires Kelly by a half step. Schlegel moves over to third base. Credit to Kelly, hustling hard down the line. He made that play close.
Now for the Black Bears, the designated hitter, number 9, Keaton Grady.
But a chance to make it a 1-run game if Keaton Grady could come through here. His Dallas Baptist teammate Dylan Schlegel at third base. The first pitch might have broke his bat. Slow roller to short. Smink over to first in time. And the Black Bears strand a runner at third base. And Nick Woodcook keeps this game a 2-run lead for Kelowna. We're going to the 8th. Your score, Kelowna 5 and Cowlitz 3.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires. Because more warranty means less worry. And nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Still a 2-run ball game. Kelowna leads Cowlitz 5-3. Welcome back to David Story Field. I'm Jack Connolly bringing you Black Bears baseball. It's been an exciting couple of innings. The Black Bears got on the board in the bottom of the 6th. Back-to-back hits. Singles from Grady and Neve, then a 2-run blast from Mendez. 1-0 now. At the plate is Rafael Smink. 2-3-4 due up for Kelowna. Yanni Castro into the game. He picked up the first out, or the final out of the 7th inning. Hammer gave up 2 runs in 1 2/3 innings, 3 hits, no walks. 2-0, lifted left field, running after it, sliding. Kelly couldn't hold on. And a close play. Was it fair or foul? We're looking for it. The umpires, no official word yet. Standing at first base is Smink. And the manager for Kelowna, Doug Nochi, staying at first base. Wow. Giving him the hit. Or he gets to go to second. Interesting. I've never seen this happen before on a ball in play. They're ruling it automatically as if it were a ground rule double. And it was a close play. Kelly made it there. Made the catch, had it in his glove. Couldn't hold on, but it was a close play to decide if he caught it in fair territory or foul territory. And these are the moments you wish we had an instant replay system set up. But now a call that I believe has already been confirmed with Smink being awarded second base. Cowlitz out pleading his case with Dana Cruz. So I don't even know how you score that. Would it be a leadoff ground rule double or leadoff double for scoring purposes? But regardless, Smink at second base with nobody out. Here's Aiden Cooney. The first pitch to Cooney. It's taken for strike 1. And Kelly's so close to pulling that in. He slid to make the catch, or the effort, and had it into his glove. 0-1. Castro looking to second. Swing and a miss, 0-2 now. Cooney homered in the first inning. 102-mile-an-hour bomb to right center field. 0-2, nobody out in the top of the 8th inning. Smink at second base. Called strike 3. Cooney's rung up looking. That's the first strikeout for Castro. And now with 1 out. And that's a big strikeout. Not allowing Smink to move over to third base and getting the first out. You could have argued it could have been a sack bunt situation, but it's not fun or not ideal to have your 3-hole hitter drop a sack bunt down. But now 1-0 to Trey Duffield. Duffield's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, or 1 for 3, excuse me, 2 strikeouts and an RBI triple. The 1-0. Tipped foul. Sminks at second base with a leadoff double, we'll say. It was a fly ball to left field. Kelly slid near the line. Could not hold on to the catch. Sminks at second, the 1-1. Curveball in there for strike 2. 1-2 to Duffield. Dante Vicini, the right fielder, is on deck. The 1-2. Castro trying to blow it by and misses upstairs. Castro was clocked in the mid-90s, up into Nanaimo. Has a heater for a fastball. The 2-2. Spikes it. Gets away from Serrano. And now runner at third with 1 out. And an opportunity to extend the lead for Kelowna. The Falcons lead 5-3. Top 8. Duffield's at the plate, the cleanup hitter for the Falcons. 3-2, the infield comes in. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. And Castro blows it right past Duffield. Now 2 away in the top of the 8th. And it helps when you have that heater for a fastball to be able to just blow it past hitters. Castro, the job's not done yet. He has to retire Vicini to keep the leadoff double at second base, or to keep the leadoff double off the board. Now 1-0. Vicini's 0 for 3 tonight. Castro's 1-0. Bounce to first, backhand, nice play. Nevy flips to Castro on the coverage, flipping to his teammate. Castro throws it down and a sigh of relief, keeping this game at 5-3. Kelowna still in front, but the Black Bears keep a run off the board in a leadoff double, and that's a victory in itself. Bottom 8 coming up after the break. 4, 5, 6, 2 up for Cowlitz when we return.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com. The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to cowlitzblackbears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's cowlitzblackbears.com.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of...
Bottom of the 8th inning. Bronson Neve, the cleanup hitter, leads off for the Black Bears, down 5-3. 6 outs remaining for Cowlitz. On deck is Jonathan Mendez, and in the hole is Carter Monda. 2 balls and no strikes to Neve. Neve's 2 for 3, another multi-hit game. This guy is a hits machine. 2-0 now. Black Bears are going to need another one out of him. Swings and misses. Chasing the fastball out of the zone. Now Neve with 10 multi-hit games in the past 16. Ball 3 outside. And Neve gonna inch that average closer and closer to 300. It hasn't been there all year. He started a rough streak out of the gates, now 3-2. Back on June 14th, he was hitting 107. His average has been as high as 299. That was a week ago in Yakima Valley. But he hasn't been able to eclipse 300. The 3-2, ball 4. The heater flies over the catcher, Campagna. Bronson's on base for the 3rd time tonight. And that brings up the tying run, Jonathan Mendez.
For the walk-up for the next batter, the shortstop, number 8, Jonathan Mendez.
Here's Jonathan Mendez, 2 for 3. His first multi-hit game as a Black Bear. He had his first homer in his last at-bat. He steps in as the tying run with a runner on first base. Willing to drop a bunt down, but pulls back for ball 1. Mendez from UC Santa Barbara. Nick Woodcook on the mound in his 2nd inning of work. 1-0 to Mendez. Neves at first base. 2-0. Campagna ready to fire down to first base, but he decides to eat it. To Mendez. Outside for ball 3. And the Falcons either sending a messenger or a potential arm down to the bullpen. There is an arm up and throwing on the mound. And Campagna going up to meet with Woodcook.
To meet your favorite Black Bear players, get autographs, get picture taken. That's after the game.
3-0. The tying run's at the plate, Mendez. On deck is Carter Monda. Monda is 0 for 3 tonight. Woodcook on the rubber. Mendez squaring to bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. Mendez squaring to bunt as a decoy to potentially throw off Woodcook. Three and one. And a throw over to first base. Neve is back standing up. Nobody out in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Black Bears trail 5-3. The 3-1 is upstairs for ball 4. And that brings the right fielder, Carter Monda, to the plate. Monda's 0 for 3, but he represents the go-ahead run. Runners at first and second with nobody out. A single and a walk to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. And this could be it for Woodcook. An arm up and throwing. 2 arms getting warmed up. The potential timeout to buy time to make sure that arm gets ready for the Falcons. Carter Monda 0 for 3 tonight, but he's 1 for 3 last night. He scored a run and drove in a run. He's in 205 on the year. He has 7 ribbies on the summer. But a 300 hitter in 2024 for Northern Colorado. Drove in 21 RBIs. This guy's a hitter and has pop. Crushed 1 homer, but he has an opportunity to get on here. A couple ducks on the pond for him. The Black Bears have been behind all night. Kelowna scored on a solo homer in the top of the 1st inning. They added a run in the 3rd. They added runs in 3 consecutive innings, the 5th, 6th, and 7th, before finally being held scoreless in the top of the 8th inning for the first time since the 4th. But Kelowna has led all game long. Here's Monda. Woodcook still in the game. Runners at first and second. The first and third basemen are on the infield dirt. Monda squaring to bunt, taking off for second. Taking off for seconds. Monda going to third. Is Neve in a double steal. The Black Bears pulling it off. Monda was showing, nobody was covering the bases. But now 1-0. And the tying runs at second and third. Nobody out for Carter Monda. Mendez at second, Neves at third. The 1-0. Tipped foul. A ball and a strike to Monda. The Black Bears behind 5-3. But a base hit could tie this game up. One and one. Looping curveball. Misses high for ball two. Two and one to Monda. Monda flew out, struck out, and grounded out so far. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Neve led off this inning with a walk. Mendez followed that up. Woodcook has nobody out. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, run into first. Did he tag him? No play. The throw to first is not in time. Campagna thought he tagged him. Monda just evades the swiping tag and runs it out and reaches on the drop third strike to load up the bases. And Doug Noche, the head coach of the Falcons, pleading his case. Campagna and Monda were right next to each other. Monda, if he got away, it was by the skin of his teeth, just getting out of the reach. Ryan Zielinski, the home plate umpire, made the call. And it looks like the bases are loaded with nobody out. Monda striking out but reaching. And that double steal is that much more meaningful, leaving first base unoccupied, because if Mendez was at first base, Monda would not have an opportunity to run down there on the drop third strike. But wow, look at this opportunity. The bases are loaded for Martin Serrano, the Oregon State commit, in his debut for the Black Bears tonight. And he takes strike one. Woodcook painted the outer half on the first pitch. 0-1 to Serrano. The bases are loaded. Monda at first, Mendez at second, Neves at third, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. The Black Bears down 5-3. They've been trailing all night, but a golden opportunity to tie this game and potentially take the lead with the bases loaded and nobody out. The 0-2 fouled back. Serrano's 1 for 3. He singled back in the second inning, but he struck out in his past two ABs. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Woodcook got him. And Serrano strikes out for out number one. And a big response by Woodcook. After a controversial call, Woodcook maintaining his composure and striking out the young Black Bears catcher. But here's a veteran, Nick Miller, the rising senior from Park University, Gilbert. Takes ball one. Miller's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout and a walk. Miller was a hero earlier this week, 2 for 3. Scored 2 of the 3 runs against the Elks on Tuesday. Nice catch off the ricochet by the on-deck hitter, Ren Cecil. 1-1 to Miller. The bases are loaded with one out. The Black Bears trailing 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. The 1-1. Bounce to second, Fines. The ball is knocked off the glove of Fines. And there's no out. And the run comes in to score. It's 5-4. The Falcons lead, but it's down to 1. A slow ground ball to the second baseman, Fines, was there to tag Monda. And the force of Monda knocked the glove and the ball loose off of Fines. And with 1 out, it's a 1-run game. And there's the first error of the game for the Falcons, and it comes at the most inopportune time. One and 0. Cecil fouls it off. 1-1 to Cecil. Miller's at first. Monda's at second. Mendez is at third. We've got a 1-run ball game. Kelowna leads Cowlitz 5-4. The 1-1 is popped foul out of play. Cecil's 0 for 3 tonight. He grounded out to third, fouled out to the right fielder, and popped up to the second baseman. Down in the count 1-2. If you can find a way to bring in that tying run, Mendez, all will be forgotten. The 1-2 is high for ball 2. Two and 2 to Cecil. The 2-2 sails in for ball 3. And it looks like that ball just jumped out of the hands of Woodcook. And Woodcook is a ball away from walking in the tying run. The 3-2 pitch to Cecil. Swing and a miss. Woodcook got him to chase the high cheddar. And he goes down swinging for out number 2. Now 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
That's the 3rd strikeout of the inning for Woodcook, and that will end his night. The bases are still loaded, but the Falcons will dig into their bullpen to bring in a new reliever to face the all-star Dylan Schlegel. We'll step aside. When we come back, the Black Bears trailing the Falcons 5-4 with a new Falcons pitcher coming into the game to face Dylan Schlegel with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200. Weather Guard.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. Warmer weather.
Isaac Goddard from McLennan Community College on to pitch for the Falcons. The Cedar Hill, Texas native inherits the bases loaded, 2 outs, and a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. with the center fielder for the Black Bears, the West Coast League All-Star Dylan Schlegel, coming to the plate. This inning has been interesting. Exiting the game with 3 strikeouts is Nick Woodcook and an error. The Black Bears loaded the bases up with nobody out. Monda reached on a drop third strike. Serrano struck out. Miller reached on an error. Cecil struck out. And now back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Schlegel. The righty Goddard's first pitch is up and inside for ball 1. From first glance, Goddard has an impressive fastball. Would love to see what it's clocking in at. The bases are loaded for Schlegel, the DBU Patriot. The 1-0. Popped up, right side. Duffield is there to make the catch. And that ends the threat. Going into the 9th inning, the Falcons lead 5-4. Isaac Goddard protects a 1-run lead, getting a pop out from Dylan Schlegel. And the Black Bears leave the bases loaded.
Weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball, a great double play.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. When you buy...
Miles Walton leads off the top of the 9th inning for the Falcons. Kelowna leads 5-4. The Black Bears left the bases loaded to end the bottom of the 8th inning. Yanni Castro back on the mound. Walton fouls off the first pitch.
You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Castro came on with 2 outs in the 7th inning. He got out of the inning, inducing a fly ball. He gave up a leadoff double in the top of the 8th. He gets strike 2, now 0-2 on Walton. Kelowna couldn't get that runner in. Now 0-2 to Walton. Fastball misses upstairs. 1-2. Walton from Sacramento State. Hitting .208 on the year. The 1-2 to the Falcon center fielder is low for ball 2. Castro from Arizona Western College. 6'1", 185. The 2-2. Foul down the right field line. Fouled out of this ballpark beyond the Black Bears bullpen. 2-2. Castro making his 11th appearance on the year. Now over 17 innings of work in 2024. The 2-2. On the ground to second. Cecil sets his feet and throws over to first. 1 away in the top of the 9th. And the left fielder, Trevor Wilson, stepping in for the 4th time tonight. He's 0 for 3.
Trevor Wilson.
One down in the top of the 9th inning. Kelowna leads Cowlitz 5-4. Castro looks in. First pitch, bounce to third. Miller plays it off the hop. High throw. Did Neve get the tag? No, he did not. And an E5 puts Wilson on base. And there's the first error of the game for the Black Bears.
Now batting for the Falcons, the catcher, number 31, Jacob Campagna.
Miller had time. A high throw. Neves a tall target. Almost sweeping the tag on him. That puts a runner on for Jacob Campagna. One away in the top of the 9th inning. 1-0 to Campagna. Campagna's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored and a sac fly. Taking his lead at first base is Wilson. Hit well left field. That's going to find some grass. Kelly fields it, throwing to third. The play at third. In time! Rowan Kelly throws out Wilson for out number 2. In a huge play in left field. Potentially wiping a runaway for Kelowna. 2 away in the top of the 9th inning. Campagna gets a double, but Wilson is out at third. Huge play from Kelly in left field. Fielding it down the line. Now only a runner at second with 2 outs. Eddie Fines fouls off the first pitch. Campagna's 2 for 3, but the Black Bears will give him second to throw out Wilson. Great instincts, knowing where to throw it for Kelly. Huge play for the Black Bears. Popped up left side. Miller's there to make the catch. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th inning in a 1-run ball game. Kelowna leads 5-4. The Black Bears coming up. Do or die for the Black Bears on the other side of the break.
Cowlitz is coming up to bat.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Rowan Kelly leads off for the Black Bears in the bottom of the 9th inning. Cowlitz trails Kelowna 5-4. On the mound is Isaac Goddard. Goddard came in with 2 outs and the bases loaded. A 1-run lead, and he got Dylan Schlegel to pop out to first base. The Black Bears left the bases loaded to end the bottom of the 8th inning. Cowlitz did get a run back in a 1-run game. Isaac Goddard from McLennan Community College on the hill. 6'3", 215 pounds. Has a 3.72 ERA in 9 2/3 innings this summer. He's coming off an extended bullpen appearance, 2 2/3 innings against Nanaimo in the 5-4 win on Wednesday. He gave up 1 hit and 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, but kept the run off the board. 2-3-4 due up for Cowlitz. Following Kelly is Keaton Grady and Bronson Neve. The Black Bears have scored 3 runs in the 6th inning, and they added a run in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 44. Let's hear it for
But for Kelowna, it's been death by a million paper cuts. 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, 6th, 7th. But the Black Bears trailing 5-4. Here's Rowan Kelly. Goddard's first pitch is outside for ball 1. Kelly's 0 for 4 tonight. He struck out in his first 2 at-bats. He flew out to center in the 5th and grounded out to short in the 7th. The 1-0 is called for strike 1. Going outside to the first 2 pitches to Kelly. Caught the outside part of the zone on the second one. 1-1. Ball 2. Ricocheting off Campagna. 2-1 now. The Black Bears trail 5-4. And this is the part of the lineup you want coming to the plate. Down a run in the bottom of the 9th inning. Top of the order. A lot of quality bats on deck for the Black Bears. 3-1 now. And Goddard missing way outside, missed inside 2 wild pitches in back-to-back throws. 3-1. Goddard on the mound. Fouled out of play. 3-2 now. And the sun going down. Not entirely. You see shades of orange in the distance. But for the Black Bears, it's hard to catch a fly ball with the blue sky. Sun not completely down. There could be issues for the Falcons. The 3-2. Fouled out of play, and staying alive is Kelly. Goddard already on the mound. His feet on the first base side of the rubber. Righty on lefty matchup. The 3-2 is fouled off again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2. Kelly leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Black Bears. Down a run. 3-2, called strike 3. The backdoor slider. Ringing up Kelly. He goes down looking for out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 9, Keith Grady.
And a huge out number 1 in the bottom of the 9th inning. And 1 out for Keaton Grady. 0-1. And that pop of the glove, you can just feel it when it pounds Campagna's glove. 0-1 to Grady. Grady's 1 for 4. And it's now 0-2. Oh, and 2 to Grady. His only hit came back in the 6th inning, and he came around to score. Goddard's 0-2. Bounce to first, foul. Thankfully for the Black Bears, Grady ran down first base holding his bat in his hands. Oh, and 2. Grady's going to have to protect here. The fastball missing up and away. 1-2. 2 balls coming at Goddard. One and two. On deck is Bronson Neve. 1-2, 1 away in the bottom of the 9th. Curveball is fouled off. 2 Texans battling each other. Grady from Elgin, Texas. Goddard from Cedar Hill, Texas. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Grady is tagged out. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it comes down to Bronson Neve. Kelly went down looking. Grady went down swinging.
Number 11, Bronson Neve.
And the last chance for Bronson Neve and the Black Bears. It comes down to their cleanup hitter. The first pitch from Goddard. The curveball missing low. 1-0. to Neve. Neve's 2 for 3 tonight. Swinging and missing at the 1-1. Neve singled in the 4th and the 6th. He reached on a walk in the 8th. He stole 2nd and came around to score. Strike 2, and the Black Bears are down to their final strike. One and 2. Goddard on the rubber. The 1-2 to Neve. Bounce to first, slice and foul. Neve still alive. The Black Bears trailing 5-4. Down to their final out. Rowan Kelly led off this inning. He struck out. Same with Keaton Grady. The Black Bears down a run. They've been trailing all night. Down to their final strike. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Goddard strikes out the side. And the Falcons take game 2, 5-4. In an exciting affair, the Black Bears gave it all they have. Goes down to the final out. But the Falcons squeak away with the 1-run win, and we'll have a series-defining Game 3 tomorrow at 1:05 afternoon pitch. Come on out, hang out with us at David Story Field, Kids Free Sunday. But if you can't make it, we'll have you covered right here on YouTube in a series finale, the final league game of the first half of the regular season for the Black Bears. But a tough loss. They had an opportunity to lock up the series tonight. They can't get it done, but you got an opportunity to come back tomorrow. Quick turnaround. The Black Bears probably get here around 10 or 11 in the morning. Early, I'll be here around then. And what should be a good day, cooler than it has been, but the Black Bears have an opportunity to clinch this series and build some momentum going into the All-Star break. But that will do it. One more time, the Black Bears fall 5-4 to the Falcons. They take game 2. The Falcons fall to 13-22 on the year, 2-6. Meanwhile, the Falcons come back to 15-19. They improve to 4-4 in West Coast League play. But that will do it. On behalf of the entire Black Bears organization, my producer, Sean Lunn, my audio engineer, Jay Spross, I'm Jack Conley saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. First pitch coming up at 1:05 Pacific time.
We'll see you very soon.